things that annoy us more than they should. I don't know about you, but I hate pencil rubbers. They're so awkward to use, and they always leave this little marks all over paper and they ruin everything. Also, the little squeaky noise they make just sends shivers down my spine. This is a video about all being annoyed at things that shouldn't annoy us, but they do. Cold butter while you're trying to rub it on some bread, and then it just ends up ripping the bread, and you end up with ripped bread, and the butter's uneven, and it's like just in all the wrong places and not in all the right places, and it's chunky, and then it's not somewhere, and you're like, but you can just wait for the butter to warm up. When an Azzy is hungry, she cannot wait for butter to warm up. Okay, not me. If I'm hungry, I eat, even if it's not optimal. I don't know why this bothers me. Maybe it's like a little bit of OCD in me, but like, why can't you just use the hole? Like, there's a hole where you can insert the straw. Like, why you gotta stick it into the side? Like, what did Capri Sun do to you to deserve this? Just, it's so sad. So sad. Okay, it's not actually that sad. It's just a Capri Sun. I need to get over it and just live my life and not be bothered by this. Why does it bother me so much? I can't get over it. When you're trying to pour a drink from one glass to another glass and it just doesn't want to listen to you. It's like, yo, I know you want me to go that way, but I'm gonna go this way, okay? I'm gonna go all the way over there. I'm gonna get all over the table, all over your hands, all over your shirt. I'm gonna ruin your day. This is even worse when it's tea and it's hot. When you're trying to pour it from a kettle and you're like, you have one purpose, to pour. Why can't you do that? Like, why you gotta end up everywhere but inside my cup and then in my cup? Okay, whoever designed this needs to be fired, like right now. How can you mess up this bad? How much water is being, I guess not wasted, but it's gonna go all over the floor. You're gonna have a mold problem. I don't like mold problems. Nobody likes mold problems. They're probably mold. Mold probably loves mold problems because it's like, yo, I get to multiply. But imagine you went here to wash your hands. You didn't know that this is clearly not made to work properly. And then it just spilled all over your clothes and you walk out the washroom. Now it looks like you peed yourself and you're on a date and now your date thinks you peed yourself. That's just awkward. Oh no, the cheese, the wonderful, delicious cheese has now stuck to the top of the pizza carton. Isn't there usually this little circle thing that chills in the center that looks like a table? You guys know what I'm talking about. Put it on the screen right here. This thing, isn't that his whole purpose in life? To chill on top of my pizza so my pizza doesn't get stuck on the lid. Where was he now? Where was he? On the bright side, it looks like mostly just the green leaves have fallen out and I would pick those off anyways, but that's not the point here. Where was the little table? What's the point of having a wall plug if you're gonna block it? Completely block it. Like, girl's gotta charge her phone. You gotta full on rearrange this hotel room at this point, like move around the bed and everything. Now, most people might find this annoying, but I'm one of these people. Okay, sometimes, you can find things annoying, but sometimes you are that annoying person, like me right now. But like, who has time to organize all their dishes in the proper order? I just pile them one on top of each other like this. One day the dish tower will collapse. But until then, I will live a happy life, stacking my dishes. Some of them are small, some of them are big. I don't care. I'm just like, you go here. This one hits me right in the feels and in the tummy. When you're really hungry, but the plastic wrapping, it's not cooperating. You're like, I want you to come off, and then there's more plastic wrapping under the plastic wrapping. I die every time. I die. Okay, maybe I'm a little dramatic, but I die. Who signed off on this? Who was like, yep, job well done, sir. Here's your money. You did good. Who thought this was a good idea? Okay, I get it. Like, people are different heights, Some of them might be kid friendly, but do we really need 5 right next to each other when there's only 3 sinks? How much paper towel do we need? This is an age-old question. Something our great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents debated. Do you break the KitKat bar or do you bite into it? And I'm here to tell you that there's no debate. You break the KitKats, okay? When I see people doing this, I'm like triggered. Like there's just something about my OCD that I hate to see all those bars so uneven and unhappy. Like, respect the KitKat. Put some respect on it. Oh, this happens all too often, okay? Trying to rip it off, it doesn't want to come off, okay? You just got the cardboard. Okay, I think this one might be like the one that annoys me the most. Like, I can deal with everything else on this list, but this one can't deal. No, oh. Now this is really annoying. When a zipper just like comes undone and you're like, I'm cold. let me just zip up my sweater. Like, come on. You're a zipper. You have one job. But sometimes, you know, they don't cooperate. You know, maybe I'm just getting sweaters that are a little too small for me and keep breaking the zippers. But that's not the point. Surely, like, we live in 2019. Like, isn't there a way to make zippers not do this? Now, the only thing worse than this is when the zipper gets stuck on your skin, like on your throat or like on your stomach or like wherever you're zipping up, and it just hurts so bad. Oh, it feels like you're gonna die. The Christmas nightmare. No, not the Grinch who stole Christmas. This. The tape that just won't cooperate. This see-through tape that, you know, it's so hard to find the end. When you finally find the end, it just decides it wants to rip just from the corner. And it's like, why does tape do this to us? Why? Does it hate me? Does it hate me? Why would you put an empty juice bag? I was so excited to get my juice, okay? I was looking for it. My mouth was already drooling. You made my mouth drool for nothing? This is infuriating, okay? This must be an eyesore for every person who has had to walk past this light. I mean, most normal people probably haven't realized, but I noticed, okay? I see that light, just not falling in line. You know, maybe he wants to be different. I mean, when you have one job to do, can you just please do the job you came to do? Am I asking for too much? How do you mess this up? How do you like put this down and go, looks great. Time to go home. Like, I don't think I could go home. This would bother me. Ew. Guys, this is a daily occurrence at the house. There's always this nasty dried up toothpaste, and I'm like, clean up your toothpaste. Like, nobody wants to touch it or wash it off or brush your teeth with your nasty dried up toothpaste. And the worst part is, like, sometimes I go get my own toothpaste, but then he goes and uses mine and does it to mine too. I'm being really annoyed, guys, but it's not really that big of a deal, okay? Here we have the speedy checkout. 10 items or less. You don't need to be a genius to be able to count that that's more than 10 items. This guy is making enemies with everyone behind him in the queue. This should be a crime. Like, maybe I just want to buy one pack of gum because my breath stinks, okay? And then I have to wait behind this guy with a mountain full of groceries, and I just want my pack of gum. Like, that's all. Just let me have it. Let me just buy the gum. If you have ever tried Skittles and M&Ms together, you know they're not good together. They're great on their own, okay? Like, I will indulge on their own, but as soon as they become a pair, you're like, ugh. It's like sour and sweet and just like, oh, my taste buds are not having fun. They're on a roller coaster and the roller coaster is making them nauseous, okay? So what monster did this? This is evil. Let me just wipe my hands. Rip. Let me just try again. Rip. Oh well, I'll just wipe it all over my clothes. Like, who's been there? I've been there. I'm a pretty messy eater, but this is too much. What happened here? Like, did a tornado come in through the front door and hit your table or something? I feel really bad for the waitress. Like, I hope they at least tipped her well, because she has to clean up a lot. Straws are not great for the environment. They're actually really bad for the oceans. We should, you know, start using reusable straws or not using straws. But for the places that do use straws that are short, why you do that? If you're already gonna be bad to the environment, at least don't be bad to me. Like, what am I supposed to do when the straw falls into my drink and I gotta shove my fingers into my drink and get sticky? It's not useful. Why do we as humans find the most difficult ways to do the simplest tasks? Oh my god, I have so many of these chargers and they take up so much space. Don't worry, I didn't need to plug anything else in. Just you. Like, why do you need to be so big? Why can't you just be a normal charger and just fit one spot? Like, fill one spot. You don't need to take up 10. Not necessary. When it says push to open, but it doesn't open. Oh. Why tell me to do something and get me all disappointed? It's so sad. It's so sad. It's not actually sad. I'm just being dramatic. I don't care that much. But it's funny to complain sometimes. This is another KitKat level debate. Should chips be opened from the top, or does it not matter? Let me know in the comments. And let me know comments about all these things. Like, I want to know how you feel, if any of these things annoy you, if you're with me on this, or if you're just like, Azzy, relax. Okay, you can tell me to relax. I'm okay. I'll relax. It bothers me that they opened it from the bottom. Like, did you not see how you were opening it? I know it doesn't really matter. The chips taste the same, but like, I just want the label to be facing the right way. That's the way they intended it to be, okay? You know, they spent a lot of money on this logo and they wanted it to face this way. Not this way. I'm being so annoying. Things that annoy you more than they should, me. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other.